Hey, what it is, YouTube? It's your boy Benjamin G. Ditsile, and you are watching the Amajita Football Show. Wow. Asbong, back by popular demand, ladies and gentlemen, and you can see I'm not alone. I'm with
Israel S. Ditsile, the Robert Marawa of this show.
Asbong, ladies and gentlemen, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with friends and loved ones. Back by popular demand. So sorry for being away. So sorry for being off. Yeah, that's all I can say. But we are back by popular demand, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see by the title, the big one, the final of the NetBank Cup. Mamelodi Sundowns versus Orlando Pirates, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, versus Shine Piano.
Yep.
Thoughts going into this game?
It's going to be a tough one as always. I mean, we know how Coach Rulani always wants to, come out on top against Orlando Pirates. Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. I mean, it's number one against number two.
Yeah.
So, again, Pirates are the defending champions, right?
The NetBank Cup.
So
yeah.
we are not looking at a very light game. I believe it's going to be physical. I believe it's going to be very entertaining, end-to-end stuff. Both teams can quite play very quick, and very technical as well. You know what the coach is. But yeah, man, I'm really expecting an exciting game. It's going to be dope tomorrow.
When you talk about these two coaches are guilty of thinking too much sometimes. Overthinking the tactics, overthinking the players.
True.
And I've heard a couple of Orlando Pirates supporters talking about, Jose Ribeiro sometimes either doing too much or rotating out of nowhere. I mean, a lot of people have been crying that Saleng hasn't been featuring all of a sudden. And most of the time, Saleng doesn't even deserve to be on the bench because he has been consistent. If he's not being consistent, it's because he hasn't been playing Saleng where Saleng usually plays. Do you think that, Jose Ribeiro is guilty of such things?
No, for real. Yeah, I would like to second that because at first I thought even Saleng was injured for not playing for so long. Because Saleng is not a player you keep on the bench. At this point in time, he's so much part of the culture, the Pirates, that he helps the ball flow.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Saleng is someone who needs to be in your starting lineup. Whether it's raining money or whatever, he needs to start. He's sort of like a senior already in the team, if you ask me, So he's part of the culture at Pirates, and he must start the game no matter what happens. If he's not injured, there's no excuse for him to be on the bench, But as well as rotating a lot of players, of course, he is guilty of that. And he rotates rather out of nowhere. No reason. You get what I mean? No injury, no nothing. Yeah. You see, if he was playing CAF and playing all these other tournaments,
yeah, exactly.
Then I would understand.
Then the rotating is justified.
Makes sense. Yeah, but most space you not
wow.
You're like, yeah. Okay,
wow.
And then in Ndlondlo, okay, and then the next 5 games in Ndlondlo, and then
out of nowhere.
And then the other next 5 games, Tim is there starting, and then it's just a whole mix-up, and you try to think, what is he trying to do?
And I mean, taking nothing from all these players that you've just mentioned, they are good players, but then combination is important.
Exactly.
Because like you mentioned, Tim out of nowhere and Jones out of nowhere, Makaula out of nowhere. Which he's not having a bad game, and then there's talent Mbata.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. And so when are the players going to get used to playing with each other?
Exactly. Yeah, true.
So that they can be that telepathic, combination.
You get what I mean?
On the pitch.
I mean, Inda just came in being captain, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And Ishimfana, someone that I love so much.
Yeah.
But he's seen flames lately, CBC. So these things now coming on to Coach Rulani as well. He's also guilty of such things sometimes.
Was it the game against TS Galaxy? Matthew Booth mentioned the stubbornness of him not wanting to change his play and his combination.
Yeah, true.
Almost costed us the game.
True.
And that is so true because I feel like sometimes you got to do what you got to do to win. Okay? You really got to do everything to win. Don't play smart. Don't play tactical. It is the dying days of the league, and you want to come out as champions. And so you saw how all of a sudden it fell onto the next game with Cape Town City.
Exactly.
Where we eventually lost the game. And it has always been the topic of conversation.
Exactly.
That these things become habits.
Exactly.
That once you slip up in one game and you're just like, well, we were trying the...
Chief.
We lost the game. Which was... It was great, but bittersweet. I think he also said, bittersweet to that.
Yeah.
We won the league. We celebrated.
Yeah.
We lifted up the trophy that day, but bittersweet because we lost the game. And when you see how we lost the game, get happy. Whenever Mamelodi Sundowns gets to, I guess, attack, it plays high and then it leaves Libusa and Mvala there just exposed. And so therefore, yeah.
Now I'm going to say it, Joe.
Yeah.
Coach Urlani Mukwena is arrogant. And
going on to the title. It's going on to the handle.
he's arrogant, man. Like the TS Galaxy game that you're referring to. How many times did TS Galaxy find so many opportunities on the left side? Mudiba to come back
behind Libusa. If TS Galaxy was very clinical, I think the problem is Leo Bargima Norkovic wasn't put on time.
Yeah.
If he was, we could have been punished.
Exactly.
Because again, Libusa is someone Anna pays. And he's not so intelligent when it comes to defending. So really, you put Saleng there. You tell him put the ball 3 feet away from him. Pace him out. Once you get the ball, don't even try to go score or cross. Just stand in front of him. He will make that mistake, whether it's in the penalty area or get last man. But it will cost. You're someone will get red card eventually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. So Coach Rulani, please, if you are watching this, inshallah, if you are watching this, please listen to the people and or not listen to the people, but look at the game. Right, you are a student of the game. Just look at what's happening. You see that we are not performing well at the back, but you want to be stubborn and keep at it. Yeah. I don't see a reason why TS Galaxy should have, drawn with us on that game. We should have won it the way we wanted more of times. But anyway, back to the final, ladies and gentlemen. TS Galaxy, we are going to play the Mbombela, and TS Galaxy is not invited. I'm not going to be talking about TS Galaxy and waste our breath here. Anyway, Mamelodi Sundowns and Orlando Pirates always get the best out of each other, man. That's one thing for sure.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be bold and say this, that every time Orlando Pirates beats Sundowns is because Sundowns allows Orlando Pirates to beat Mamelodi Sundowns.
Listen, it's not even about being biased. It's the truth. It's the honest truth.
Yeah.
I mean, again, you look at the performance during the season. You look at the log. You look at the points, how things have been. It's quite obvious. The only team that beats Mamelodi Sundowns is Mamelodi Sundowns on that given day.
Facts.
So, of course, if Pirates is going to win this, and again, not bad-mouthing the coach, the tactics, or the players, Orlando Pirates has talented players. Saleng is very talented. You have Tim, who's very talented. You have
Mufuge.
Mabaza, who's had a phenomenal season.
The confidence is coming with.
You get what I mean?
Game is crazy.
Yeah, and I mean, again, you're looking at Saleng, you're looking at Mabaza going against Mvala, Libusa Gumoragwa, Matata
Matata.
But yeah.
But Mlungisi, Coach Rulani has probably fixed it, and the mentality of the players is on a different level. I am confident we're going to see an Mvala and Grand Kekana combination. Libusa out.
You think?
No.
Why is he playing Libusa then?
Well, he loves Libusa, but he thinks Libusa has quality and all these things. So he's maybe also like team morale. You want to show Libusa that he has cemented his place on the team. You know, you don't want him to feel like he's not getting game time and then that's Amai. But now for now, honestly, Libusa, do.
Yeah, no, man.
No, I'm okay. For the final, especially for the final, I'm fine. I don't want to see Libusa at the back.
Yeah, I mean, they've been well rested, so probably they are good, you know. And Libusa has caught on with the play. Yeah, Rulano Obatla Irem, but hey, man.
Hopefully, Grankan is not injured, because wow.
Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he's trying some combination, and as time goes on, maybe, you know, he'll get it right. I don't know if a Nedbank final should be an experiment place.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, man, you know, if he's going to play Libusa, like you say, man, he should give thorough instructions to Mudiba, if Mudiba plays there, to really come back and cover, because Libusa has no pace.
No.
Libusa's not strong, physically so.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time, was it the game against TS Galaxy, where the ball just dropped and... Again, someone wasn't clinical, you get what I mean? But if we were facing a team that was as clinical as Sundowns is, there would have been problems for Mamelodi Sundowns.
As Pirates is? Oh, you did that on purpose?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Tembinkosi lodged out due to an injury. What do you think about that?
Is it the injury or the party?
That's the chat, right? We all know that, you know, it's not because of an injury.
Yeah, well, I mean, they did say one mistake, he will go to prison. So I really, such things don't lead up, you know, to ending his football career. But, hey, man, this is Mamelodi Sundowns.
Exactly.
And this is why, again, Pitso Musimane Kale.
Exactly.
He would really father these guys. You know, he'd even want them still in the camp, whether the season is over or not.
Exactly, whether you won or not.
Yeah, so I don't know if, you know, Lodge will learn the hard way or not, but Mamelodi Sundowns' culture is that the team sticks together, so I don't know, man. Maybe he'll get it.
Yeah. No, this is not the Nyoso we want, by the way. You are playing for Mamelodi Sundowns, discipline should show. Because Coach Ulani loves to mention it during press conferences that Mamelodi Sundowns players are good human beings. I'm not saying Lodge is not, but the way you model, you know, I mean, you're a professional, Chief.
Exactly.
You're a professional, so you should model and embody professionalism at all costs. You understand?
Yeah.
But let's not do that. Let's not kick a man when he's down, because we are not TS Galaxy. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I am kidding, ladies and gentlemen. Livito back for Orlando Pirates. He suffered an injury. He's back. Do you think he will have a vital role to play for Orlando Pirates tomorrow?
Yes, again, when you look at the defense, Sundowns, how slow it is. If Pirates is going to play counterattacks, again, we're talking Pirates has always had this culture, fast wingers.
Yeah.
So, Batlorwe in terms of the wingers, if Vele Gilibito, he's back, and then Gantlage Saling, Matata fell.
Livito Hoto, right back, left back. And then Saling plays right, and then Mufugeng plays left. Yeah.
So, all those players you named, speed,
dog, and
so,
a Hoto wheel,
ever since the AFCON. So, we are going to be in lots of trouble if, you know, we don't get the defense right.
Yeah.
If we don't get the defense right, let's forget about it.
But we all know Mamelodi Sundowns is going to be cruising. We are going to have the possession. Pirates, I am anticipating they are going to be having a lot of players behind the ball. Overloading ball side or playing low block. We know that for sure. You look, Ejo, the only time Mamelodi Sundowns gets beaten is if Mamelodi Sundowns do not capitalize on the opportunities they create. I mean, the final at Moses Mabhida MT8, we deserved to win that game.
Yeah.
Right? Mshishi, you know, one-on-one with China, misses. Shalilile open net across from Khuliso Mudau. Shalulile doesn't put it into the back of the net. And then second half is an opportunity of Allende to kick the ball with more conviction. And then the ball is at the back of the net, but he just passed it, and China, got it. And then we lost at penalties. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the only reason why Orlando Pirates can beat us. If we do not score, if we don't use our opportunities.
Speaking of Shalulile, what do you think of his performances lately?
Yo. We know what Shalulile is capable of doing. I think last season he was the top goal scorer with like 22 goals. And Besuma was found shaking. So we definitely know what Shalulile is capable of doing.
For sure.
And he's obviously always going to be important for Mamelodi Sundowns. And but lately, to answer your question, lately I just think he can do better. I don't think he should be benched. I don't think we should give up on him. But I do think, himself, he should do better. That's all.
Do you think the injuries play a role?
Yeah, of course. I mean, but for me, he hasn't been the same since AFCON.
Never mind the injuries.
Yeah.
The man has not been the same in general.
You are surrounded by quality players. Even if you are from injury, you are going to come back and dominate anyway.
Wanted to go off script, but it's fine.
No, go off, Robo.
These rumors raise because there's a striker, Mamelodi Sundowns, who's getting paid more than him, but that striker is not playing. Your thoughts on that?
Ish. Yeah, that's off script. I'm fine. And I do not know. Disappointed with off the pitch shenanigans.
Yeah.
With Mamelodi Sundowns. So as of late, the Lodge thing, the Homoguena thing, and also I want to talk about Bongani Zungu's mentality. You see, these three players, they're in it for it. But we will talk about those things when we wrap up the season after this Nedbank Cup final. A lot more content, interesting content coming up after the Nedbank Cup final. Let us wrap up with three important players for both sides. Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns, the three players that you think will be vital for both teams.
Okay, we start with the champions. Mamelodi Sundowns, for me, is, of course, Shikabala the Great. Captain Fantastic. Shishizwane. Always critical, always important. And then there's I'll say this myself, the Messi of South Africa. Allende Mayalende.
Yeah,
and obviously we really do need Shalulile to show up if he is going to play.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Those are my three players as well for Mamelodi Sundowns. But Orlando Pirates.
Libizo.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's dope. Yeah.
I hope he really starts because he's a phenomenal talent.
Yeah.
Saling, hope he starts.
Wow.
He's the culture, Pirates.
Wow.
At this point in time. And again, I just love the player, but I always forget his name.
Come on, man. Mabaza.
Oh, snap, there's Mabaza. But
Mbata.
Kimbata.
Midfield.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mazulu.
Oh, that's Makaula.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love Makaula because he's very firm in the middle.
Katlali. Yeah.
When I saw
He's very...
He's very firm, and I like that whatever instruction he gets, you can see where he gets an instruction and he goes and does it. He doesn't try to do much. He doesn't try to show off and,
Yeah.
So, those are my three players. But, hey, Mabaza as well, man.
Yeah.
Mabaza, my all-time favorite Orlando Pirates, I must say.
Oh, that's for real?
Yeah.
I thought it would be Saleng or something.
Hey, man, Orlando Pirates has a lot of great talent, but, remember how sad I was when I saw him, when they loaned him out to Sikuku, and I was like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
And I was so happy to see him back, and look what he's doing ever since he's back,
I'm just checking for something, because there's a stat that came out, I think, earlier on, about there are a lot of players in the Nedbank Cup who are on 3 goals. I think my Baz is on 3 goals. I don't remember who. See, we do need to wrap up. But let me just do this quick, But my players for Mamelodi Sundowns is Allende, Themba Mshishizwane, and Shalulile is going to be very important no matter what. I love the fact that, whenever he gets into a good position, whether he's on form or not, he is going to score one Tlawan. But yeah, I'm not finding them. And then for Orlando Pirates is Mabaza,
Okay.
Maswangani,
Morata.
and Mufokeng. No, Maswangani, like for real, Orlando Pirates is better when he's around. I'm sorry. He's just they're just better when they're around. Lebon, I'm sure by it, but Maswangani, but oh yeah.
Thing is, he's a game
Tito.
changer, game player.
The ambulance.
Yeah, no.
Unfortunately, it's Sundowns, and we're not gonna see him. He's not gonna be able to have the ball because Alen Detlebalite da Boribero Costa, they'll be there, they will be on the ball. Listen, let's just go into the predictions of the game. But those are my players: Mabaza, Maswangani, and Mufokeng.
Predictions. Oh, tough, man. Like this one, I won. What I say, extra time.
Yeah.
I won.
It's
going to end in tears.
Yeah.
Wow. Predictions.
Yeah.
For the first time in Bataga Chess Paint.
Wow.
Listen, I'll confidently say, biasedly so, Mamelodi Sundowns taking it 2-0.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Me too. Mamelodi Sundowns is taking it 2-0. We are not conceding against Orlando Pirates. Ronan Williams is definitely not conceding. Lord Mvala is definitely not conceding. Grant Gekana is definitely not conceding. A lot actually, can be dissected into this game, like tactics, the formations and everything. But because of time, we are going to have to leave it here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, thank you so much for being patient with us. Fatigue Netseni, and all that. But thank you so much for being patient with us. Please remember to subscribe, like, comment, and share this with friends and loved ones from Amajita Asborn.